Welcome, welcome if you've just tuned in. I'm still having my morning coffee and just getting started here. I see we've got a huge update for the content creator system, which is super rad. Welcome, welcome if you're just rolling into the grind. Happy Sunday. Make sure you got yourself a good cup of coffee. Hey, Argantos! What's up, brother? How are you? Welcome to the stream. I see there's a really cool content creator page on the website now. Lol, and I see my my last night, I didn't know they had just put this new system in. And they obviously were still updating it at the time. Rating for Jeff Bezos. Hey, what's up, Poopsie? What? 1 minute 30 ad directly into our faces. Oh, sorry, bro. I mean, I guess you can always subscribe. There's always that. You gotta pay your dues. 25 seconds here. It's fine, you can spend your pennies on Nightshade. Oh, you're pulling in with a raid. Ah, Poopsie, that's very kind. Thank you for witnessing those ads. You can always just mute them. In a way, that view time does it does pay. It does pay for this little stream. Welcome, welcome. All the raiders just running straight into the ad spikes. What's up, guys? Good morning. Welcome to the stream. I hope you had a good one, Poopsie. You're up early for a change? I suppose, no, it's not that early. Maybe I'm feeling a bit snoozy after my gig yesterday. Am I all out of maps? No way. Oh, I need maps. Must get map. Alright, let me just go convert some stones here. So yeah, played a nice gig last night at a whiskey bar, and then I came back and I was just saying, like, they just updated the content creator scanning system. Solve the scrolls. Nah, it's fine. I'm okay. Like I said, I'm okay for gold right now. I'm just doing I'm doing some contracts. So I need some gathering. So I just, yeah, I use those to do the contracts. Anyway, so what I was saying was, I got back from my gig. I got back from my gig yesterday. And then I was just like, cool, I'm still awake. I'm still like kind of, you know, high energy from performing or whatever. Yeah, I struggle to just switch off afterwards. So I was like, let me just jump on a stream. Because what I've been doing now, obviously, when I play Dark Souls, I just stream everything, because if I end up facing like a cool boss or something and I win, or like something cool happens, then I can just go and clip that moment. But the main game I actually stream is Lost Relics, right? So what is annoying with the stream settings is I basically have to change it every single time I change the game, which is like, it's so annoying, right? It's not built for gamers who actually want to play and stream different games. So I've made it like one banner, like Lost Relics and Dark Souls, so that I can just, but like favoring Lost Relics. So my category is saved as Lost Relics. And then I see they literally had just done this new update, and if you go to the content creator page on the website, you'll see my stream from last night. And it's just Dark Souls. So yeah, Cliff actually, he got hold of me and he was like, what is this about? And I was like, honest mistake. And obviously, you know, I'm not like, I didn't announce that I was, you know, come in game, click announce, and then go play Dark Souls. That's not what happened. So, so they've updated it to be more like, it has to fill more conditions now for your stream to actually count. So that's cool. So I think it should be fine now. What? So I guess we will see those AFK streamers like in Raven Quest. No, so they've updated it that you have to be active. Like it has to be active time. And I mean, I don't know. Are people gonna come in and like jump into a adventure and then just like stay in the adventure for like hours? But yeah, hopefully I'm not like, I mean, not trying to be part of the problem, you know. I definitely stream much more than what is required. But one thing I see that they've like done now is they want players to make like videos, like actual videos. And that part, when you're doing YouTube content, you know, that's a tall order. Like making the YouTube videos about the game it's time intensive. You know, and that's also time that you're not playing. So I feel like I need to find the balance in between, because I did try that for a little while, where I was making videos and trying to like follow with a quick video after an update and all of that. But what ends up happening is your video production, like quality, goes down, and then you're also not playing the game. So it's like, you know, you're actually losing on both fronts. So I was trying to find out like if clipping some nice moments, if that counts, or having to go compile like a highlight video. But I think what the challenge with Lost Relics content, I feel, is actually like, you know, you have to play the game repetitively for long periods of time. So I think, like, how do you create interesting content continuously to post? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure I can get creative with it, but I think the game leans itself more into being a live stream game, because it's more like a social, especially now that we can play together. I'm keen to test that out. Let's see, I've got some Echoes of Time to do. Do I have keys? Yeah, I do. Okay. So yeah, so what I was saying was, like, you know, it leans into being more of like, go live, hang out with the community, play the game, chat. But like, you know, even if you went and covered like all the topics that there are to cover, and you do like a topic video, even like you know, the weekly loots, like Hero doing his weekly loot videos. I mean, that's a lot of work still to put that stuff together, you know. Hold on, let me focus here. So what I was saying is, just shout out to Hidden Hero, because he's always making videos and stuff. The weekly loot videos are cool. They're like fun, but it's a lot of work. And obviously, like, you know, doing weekly loot in this game, it's not really, the game is not built for weekly loot. It's kind of like you have to grind a long period of time, and then over maybe like a long period of time, after stacking lots of chests or something, you can do like an opening. And I mean, opening content is one thing for sure. I know everyone loves that, like, you know, watching an opening. But I haven't been able to even like stack enough chests to do an opening for like a long time. So I'd love to do that. That is on my like to-do list. I guess doing build videos is a thing as well, but I think it's just the live content's where it's at, man. You know, because there's always stuff to do. I mean, but they should start a co-op tournament in rare team maps. Whichever couple gets the best times in their category wins a prize. To make it fair, everyone has to use the same max tier rarity of the dungeon. Yeah, or if they do a tournament thing, they should do that thing where it's a predetermined gear. So everyone gets the same gear, then it's just about how well you play together, actually. You know? So it's not like Poopsie with his best loadout and his Snapdragon Pico combo, you know, rips through everyone every single time. It's more like, here's the tournament, it's predetermined stuff, you have to team up, good luck, best team wins, you know. That's more like competition. You gotta have some constraints, I would say. But now these dudes just chunk your energy. Crazy. Poopsie says he would compete in the rare tier anyway. Okay. No, but still, you know, maybe it's just, instead of having a huge tiered thing, you just do one loadout, and it's a shared loadout, and everyone gets the same loadout. Or if it's a pairs, like a two-man team thing, maybe it's like, what? I need energy. You know, team member 1 gets X loadout, team member 2 gets Y loadout, and they're different, and you have to work together with that loadout to beat the other teams, or best the map. And maybe there's a random map layout. But yeah, I mean, we kind of had that with previous Echoes of Time, which was all time-based. And they kind of changed that because obviously it got to the point where we had the same people winning over and over, you know. Yeah, I saw that. It's an instant smash. I'm actually interested to see, like, how instant. Oh god, am I actually gonna fail here? Hold on. I should be fine. Echoes of Time is actually tough to do while on stream. Also, if you guys want to jump in on the chat, I am live in the Lost Souls group on the chat. So if you want to come join me for a little morning chin wag, you are welcome to. Nice to have you here. Okay, let's go for another Echoes of Time. I guess I'm just burning through all my good stuff. Maybe we go pies. No, no worries. No worries. Got my 69 gold. Nice. Add that to the stack. Okay, let's go again. Are you guys doing Echoes of Time this week? So yeah, like, just out of interest sake, again, we were talking about, like, content creation for Lost Relics, right? What kind of content do you guys think is good content and worth watching, worth making, worth watching? Because obviously the whole point is to try and promote the game, right? Like, there's meme content, there's helpful, educational, tutorial style content. There's just like highlights, like nice moments. But I'm just trying to think, like, you know, in terms of sharing information about Lost Relics, there's lots of cool item lore and stuff, but like, you know, what, like the gold grind, you know, that's, I suppose that would be like one video. So they're more like topic based, or like, check this build for this, build for that. Because I see Cliff said, like, you can score bonus content creator points for, like, releasing videos that are at least 2 minutes in length. Man, this is crazy. So, like, I wonder if, like, a cool moment on stream or something, you know, if it's like a story, does that count or not really? So I don't know. You check it out. Then again, the system has like just come into play, so maybe I'll kind of see if my consistency stacks up. Because I have been pretty damn consistent. I've been streaming like every week. I haven't really missed a week, to be honest, since you guys voted for me and got me into this streaming habit. I never used to even want to stream. I think it was Slight and Noogle and Cantaloupe back in the day. You guys were the ones who were like, why don't you start streaming, bro? And I was like, alright, let me try check it out. Now here we are. What? 10 runs max already done. 10 runs max, did 4. Not keen on echoes, yeah. Okay. So do you reckon Echoes of Time rewards need a... what's the word? A redo? I mean, what if the cosmetics are really cool, man? What if you get, like, cool hourglass vase for your house? Like trophies. Which you'll never really see unless you go home. Jeez, I am totally not focusing here. Hold on. It's time for the winds of change. I think that was my... Those were some of my voices for Stormsire. He's like, welcome, you stepped into my whirlwinds. You're saying rewards are fine? Okay, wait, I'm gonna catch up on the chat now. Let me just finish this. Yeah, maybe instead of like trying to think of these like big videos to do, maybe it's better to think of smaller, quick little bites of info. I mean, Cliff did say 2 minutes. I mean, that's really quick, you know. I was making like 30-minute long videos, 20-minute long. We'll see. There's also, you know, again, like what I was saying about the content creation. It's time away from the game. Like, you literally only have X amount of time to play. And obviously, the more you play, the further you get and the more you get done. But when you're sitting there editing videos and doing thumbnailing and uploading and all of that, it's like a hell of a lot of work, actually. Beyond everything else that I do. So, I need to try find a balance. Hoopsy says, I guess the best content is opening stuff about education. I don't care about education because most of the stuff is just misinformation to me. Yeah, true. And also, like, a lot of the tutorial / education content, it's always changing because the game's always evolving, right? So, you know, you put all this time and effort into doing a video and then next week it's different, or something changes, like with the containers and exchangeables, and now all of a sudden your gold grind is different. Like, I still remember when I did my currencies video, just to try help people understand the currencies in the game, and like the loop between Lunary bonds and engine and, you know, all of that kind of stuff. That was back when I think it was 900,000 gold for membership. It's literally 1.8 mil now, at least, if not more. So those videos get old very quickly. So I need to try, I'm just thinking like from practicality point of view. Like, obviously I went back on our stream from when we did the first time 4-player co-op, which was dope. Maybe co-op content will be more fun. But anything more than like a VOD video, you know, saved from a stream where people can go watch again, it's like, because it's not a linear game, right? There's not like, the most special things that happen in this game are the drops, right? As like oh man, you don't want to miss this because it was so freaking epic, you know? So I guess opening content is the key. But think about how long it takes to stack enough stuff for like a really cool opening video. You gotta grind, right? I think I'm just gonna lean more into live content and just be consistent with that, because that's real, that's right now. You never know what's gonna happen. Hopefully something. Like, I was very happy I caught my Hurricane Vortex drop on stream. That was cool, you know. Depends on how much you play. Some people need a month to stack up, some need a week. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I guess maybe like a monthly would be better or easier for me to do like a monthly opening. But even so, it's basically a monthly cleanse of my stash, which is hectic, you know. That can also very easily put me off my gold grind loop if I just open everything all the time. I need to be careful with my loot, or just like selective, you know. So yeah, it's an interesting. I mean, I feel like I already do dedicate a lot of time to this game. I don't know if I can dedicate more, to be honest. Like I said, I also like playing other games. I'm literally... It's like reading a book, you know? You're reading one book, and then you read another book. Or if you've been reading a book series for like years and years and years, and then you get excited about something else, you also want to be able to do that. So I need to find that balance. But we'll get there, I think. I think we will figure it out. Yeah, at the moment, I'm just doing the double stream. And in terms of emotes and stuff, I mean, for a long time, you know, some of you who have been with me on the stream for a while, you know, I had like all kinds of like little mini games going. I had like, do you remember back in the day when I did the Lost Relics PvP things, where we had the wheel that randomizes? I still have those, the one against Hero from back in the day, Xantonsis, and there's even a video against Herd. I think Herd beat me. Where we set up our own rules and stuff. Which was fun. Like, that was cool content, you know, that was worth watching because it was like social. It was a dual kind of personality stream. And it was like semi-competition, you know. I feel like that kind of stuff is like, it's a video worth watching. Poopsie says, rewards are fine as long as you need the Guardian count. I don't need it. I don't need the frags. I don't get anything in there. Okay, you're talking about Echoes of Time. Arganta says, yeah, now that I'm maxed on armor and Snapdragon's Dawn is out of loot tables, I don't see the point spamming OT. 10 rounds per week seems more than enough for me. Yeah. Yeah. No, I hear you guys. I hear it. But don't you think you definitely shouldn't be feeling like that as a player? Like, they obviously want you to play the game modes that they've created, so I'm sure they're going to add some cool stuff to the Time Master's chest. Or if enough of you are like, what's the point? I'm sure they'll be like, boom, here's something to get amped about. Like, put a cool chase item. There's 40 minutes, I can do almost 2 DN7 runs. Or 11 months, which got me 8 Owl Scrolls. You were talking about efficiency 3 minutes ago. Here you have my point of view. Nice. No, I get you. I guess, just for a bit of variety, play something else. But yeah, it is a decreasing gold thing. And yeah, these, I mean, maybe it's just my luck, but I honestly, after all of these runs, I hardly see a Guardian's chest. I think the Guardians are like, what, 1 in 100 if you're lucky? Well, we'll see. I'm gonna try do the Echoes of Time if I can. let me just focus here. Just getting wild. I need like a brainstorming sesh for the content. I mean, if you guys have some ideas, what kind of content would you want to see? Again, like, I really commend Hero for doing his like weekly loot sessions, cleaning out his stash every week, you know, and making it kind of entertaining. But like, you know, all that really does is also showcase the brutality of the consolation prizes, you know, and how much gold you can get. So I don't know if that's also like showcasing the best side of the game, because it's brutal, you know, it's actually brutal. It is brutal. So yeah, I don't know if that's like, it's definitely entertaining, because we love Hero and he's part of the community for a long time, so he's making an effort, you know, so that's like, that's the value. But like, I'm just thinking, it doesn't help if I do a weekly loot video series as well, you know? Just, yeah. So I need to maybe think about it a bit. I think what I like doing is playing the game and hanging out with you dudes. Making some friends. I think that's the part that like appeals more to me. I had a lot of fun the other day when we did our... when Poopsie was on the chat and Organtus was on the chat. You know, that's a vibe. Like, that social gaming. Lost Relics shines, like, outshines there when it comes to cozy grind, you know. I actually think that's dope. Let's see if we can land another Time Master chest. That'd be cool. 10 runs for 5 fragments is 40 minutes and 50k gold wasted. Yeah, that is brutal when you put it that way. You can't keep up with the containers community, could help you. I might jump once a week on Discord and open my shit and you can include it. Oh yeah, we could do that. Yeah, that could be fun. That's not a bad idea, Poopsie. So yeah, I mean, if you guys want to save, so it's almost more like I'm hosting your opening or whatever, and we do it live on stream, and then we clip that. That's not a bad idea. See, I am just not a patient person. Yeah, no, same. I struggle with that. I'm sitting on 4 containers here or there. Like, my container stash is literally only, it's like sub 1 mil at the moment, which is miserable. And as you know, I'm trying to stay ahead of my gold grind curve. Technically, like, you're right. I should not be doing Echoes of Time right now. I should only be doing it once I'm ahead of the grind. Yeah, true. So yeah, you see, that's the thing, like even when I'm streaming Dark Souls, right? The reason why that game is kind of exciting to watch is because I guess it's more of like an exploration type game, like I don't actually know where I'm going for most part of the time. There's no map, right? And even though it's I guess it's more linear, but because it's linear, you've got these like special moments that only happen once in a single playthrough, right? And then obviously the boss battles. Like, what's exciting about that is, you know, when you discover a new boss and you actually fight them and beat them, like, just the actual combat of fighting that boss is exciting. So I actually only clip that. I don't clip any of the exploration, but the process of finding those bosses is also fun to watch. So, you know, with Lost Relics, I think it is more what you need as someone who's watching or listening or tuning into a stream is just something to listen to, someone to talk to, something that basically takes your mind off the grind while you're sitting there doing, you know, your repetitive tasks, or like, and I'm talking about this now very, that was a chunk of energy, hold on. I'm talking about this now very, like, pragmatically. Like, obviously Lost Relics is fun, it's a fun game, like, but now, obviously I woke up now, I'm like halfway through my first cup of coffee, and I woke up to all of these messages about the content stuff, so I'm like, I think I'm just thinking about it, like, got the cogs turning early in the morning. And maybe it's my competitive spirit feeling like I want to do something, but I don't know what. And also I don't want to overcommit myself more. Oh. One thing that is super cool is that, you know, in the midst of co-op, right? In the midst of co-op, we've got the dev team working on content creator systems. They're working on website. They're working on co-op. They've like, just like these fixes are flying out. It's amazing. They are doing so well. I think Lost Relics is in the best shape it's ever been, just in terms of the game. And I mean, like, for me as a young aspiring avid gamer and, you know, keen to get into development one day, like, I really respect Cliff and what he's created here. It's such a cool project, or like a template of a concept. Like, he should be very proud of what he's made. Like, I do love Lost Relics. It's dope. Wouldn't be playing it for 6, 7 years straight if I didn't. Okay, how are we doing here on Echoes? That was only 5 runs. I think I'm kind of like over it for a bit. Let's go do something else. We can always come back. Let's go do some DN. I'm also keen to try some co-op. How do I do that? Let's see what the co-op's vibes are. So I can see all of you. Let's see, where's my mates? Oh, you guys are... Argantus, you're not even online, bro. You're just watching. Maybe Matt and I can go. Let me see. Is he busy with Isles? Let's send him a message. Oi! Let's see. Hop him a message there. I would like a pity system like an Etherscape though. Ah. Add it to the wish list. So pity is a pity system like you build up pity. I know they have that in what is that game that I played for a little bit? Genshin Impact. They do that in Genshin where like you open X amount of containers and fail, you build up pity, and then you have enough pity, you get a guaranteed on a certain thing or something. Or you get like, say like you've got a max drop, you get a guarantee 1 step down from the max drop after enough pity. So it's like, it just stops the RNG running away and punishing you forever. With bad luck, you know. What? I'm hardcore grinding Wednesday and Thursday. Oh, I see. Jeez, so you try to do all your weeklies just in 2 days. That's brutal, bro. No, Poopsie asking an interesting question there. Pity system on... Alright. Matt's doing some contracts, and then he's showering. Now we all know. I'm joking. Oh, dungeons. So you're saying like you run X amount of dungeons with no drop. But now what defines a drop? Like obviously you're saying no fragment drop even. Like you could do like a week of dungeons, not a single frag. Surely that's not possible. Like say you do 50 runs, you gotta get something from 50 runs, even if it's one green frag. I suppose that's pretty miserable, but it doesn't leave much room for clippable content, you know. Yeah, what do you guys mean by that? Oop. You're saying Etherscape does it well. Alright, well, do you feel like typing out and explaining? You get a percentage pity for each rarity above L. Meaning what? You use a key, and if you get nothing, it's like, what a pity. You get a percentage. So you basically get progress when you fail. Is that what you're saying? Failure equals progress. As it actually should. I mean, that's basically the whole ethos in Dark Souls. It's like, you only progress because you fail. And then fail enough times, you get better, hopefully, and then progress. So, but then what would be the reward? Hypothetically speaking, if you're talking about pity. Matt says he's got the police coming, bro. Coming out shortly, so want to be presentable. Oh yeah, just make sure you put your damn t-shirt on this time, Matt. Imagine a mythical fortune vault. What? Pity is just a multiplier on basic odds if you don't drop that rarity. Alright, now we're getting complicado. Okay, so you're saying pity is a multiplier on basic odds. I understand. So you're slowly building up pity that slowly adds to your like chances for something good over time. So you still earn it by being committed to the game, but you're slowly edging yourself towards actually getting a drop. And once you get a drop, the pity resets, right? I mean, imagine if they did have a system like that. Each run without a drop grants you percentages, and at point you have double the chance to get an invuln. Every time your pity percentage is high as F, you drop a Black Death and it resets. I think that's what happened to me, Poopsie. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, well, that's okay. I think that pity system, you guys might be onto something there. Look, obviously, like, with limited drops, they have to take into account the fact that, like how long would that pity system last with X amount of players playing? If you extrapolate the data, you know, you got X amount of players playing X amount of dungeons on average per day. How quickly will they build up their pity? You know, then go, all right, what is the range of rewards they get from getting their pity boosted? How quickly will Cliff burn through all his drops? And how many more drops will he have to create to keep the game feeling rewarding? So you see that problem, like, you have to look at the ultimate version of that problem. Even though it's nice for an individual, what does it do for the game? How's that for a question? Come on, you theory crafters, I want to hear your answers. You gotta give me a rebuttal on my rebuttal. Arganta says to Poopsie, there's a pity bonus for legendary SL and AL. What the hell is a SL, bro, and an AL? What is that? It doesn't have to be a T-drop. L and M should be good enough. Poopsie says, main problem is Etherscape has infinite amount of items to be dropped. We have 27 T-volts left, yeah. Yeah, and they are all going to players complaining with 50 monthly runs. Ooh, Argantus bringing in the salt. Whereas Joshi and me have played for 5 to 6 years. Yeah. No, that is crazy, yeah. The multiplier doesn't have to be for that high. I mean, it can still be random. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just means maybe you build up your pity sooner because you're more committed to the game. So, in a way, you're rewarded for being committed and playing. I don't know. I understand. So what I can say is I understand why it hasn't been implemented yet. Ascended Legendary. Sacred Legendary. Oh, I see. Those are like prefixed. It's like tiers within tiers. It's like a Prime Forged Legendary, would you say? Or you're saying it's like a mythical tier. Okay. Okay. Yeah, look. I think a pity system is cool, but that problem I just presented to you, if you extrapolate it over an entire player base, bring time in, and also we know how this community is. I think one of the reasons why this game is why it's so difficult to get loot is because of how many hours people play this game, right? Like people are committed to this game, right? Some players are no-lifing it, right? How do you make it feel rewarding to everyone? Maybe that random roll, the global random loot system is the way it should be, you know? It's just miserable, I guess, to think that after 5 or 6 years you still feel like you haven't hit that roll, you know? And I suppose in that scenario, maybe it would have been better to not go for rolls, not try open chests, not do any of that, and literally just sell your fragments for that amount of time. You would have been able to, you actually wouldn't have been able to buy like a nice high tier weapon. But then it's only like one weapon, you know, so yeah. I guess all we can do now is grind for those containers and hope for the best. I haven't even thought about how I'm supposed to approach these shadow orbs. Maybe what, with nature gifts? I personally, I don't know, maybe I should consider buying membership so that all my gold can go towards, you know, buying a Shadowfest orb. But then I'm paying to play again. Even though, you know, part of my motivation has been to try, like, beat the game. The one way you feel like you can beat the game is if you're at least beating the gold grind curve, you know. I don't know if I'd be as motivated. I don't know. But that could be just like my own psychology. Lost Relics has trained me to try and grind beyond the gold grind. No. Yeah, that's what I was saying. The 800k gold, that's like, I don't know. Maybe there are some players who are like in such a gold surplus where the gold is a better choice. And I mean, I suppose 800k gold is like, you think about 4 weeks of Echoes of Time is about 600k plus your potions. You're probably looking at like, if you just don't do Echoes of Time, all the gold that you would have put towards that could go towards a Shadowfest orb. But I don't know, yeah. I'm speaking as if I'll be able to actually do that. I can't afford that. Nope, I'm not swiping credit card for gold or gambling in that way. Maybe some players will. What? Rush Prestige 7 and do Enchanted Isles. Yeah, I suppose, exactly. Enchanted Isles is still adventures, and Enchanted Isles are still the best modes. You know, you can do them cheaply, relatively quickly. You're gaining stones. You're... Obviously, if you do your actual maps, you're getting XP for the resources. You get the resources. You get the nature's gifts. And then, obviously, if you do production, you're getting even more XP stacks. And then you get the utility of the items. And if we look at, like, say, Poopsie as an example, I mean, he's beyond their example because he's number 1 right now. But in the sense that he's got to the point now where he's produced so much surplus of consumables that he's like, it's almost become redundant to him now. So like, he always has the potions that he needs. Now the resources are kind of like optional to produce, so now he can stack up resources. So his like internal game economy is very good. If you don't mind me using you as an example, Poopsie. Also, I think these Nightmare Vaults are very nice. Like, the 200k XP Ancient Tome is also cool. Like, you know, it only feels punishing if you're like psychologically, right? Let's talk about the psychological punishment. It only feels punishing if you are rolling the container when you need gold, right? If you're like, shit, I still need to pay for my membership, I still need gold, but I'm gonna take a chance on this Nightmare Vault and get nothing, then you feel sad. But if you're like, oh, I've got my membership, I don't need the gold, I've stacked up my membership first, I've done my like, it's almost like you need to do your homework, you know? You don't want to go into the test without doing your homework, or gotta eat your veggies, gotta do your admin first, right? Pay your taxes, pay your bills. And once you've done that, then you can, you know, stack up containers, open them. And you probably could have spoken to me like months ago, and I would have been like, bro, I just can't beat the gold grind curve, it's so difficult to make gold. I know I'm always complaining about gold, but in this last little while, like I said, I managed to get ahead again, and the game feels completely different. And what you do with your containers and stuff, it's just, it took me so long to get back there. I think a while back I rolled like all my stuff, so I've been like catching up again. What floor am I even on? I don't even know. Floor 4? 4. Alright, let's go 5. Let me just catch up on the chat a bit here. Poopsie says, you are a semi-casual. Either sell off your DN Vaults or Enchanted Isles. I would keep the Isle Scrolls, produce the raw resources, and swap gifts for Shadowfest. Yeah, no, that sounds like a good play path. Arganta says, 15% double output on Nature's Gifts. You mean on your Prestige? That's crazy. Poopsie says, 1 DN Vault every 2 days gives you a minimum 60k gold. What do you mean? If you sell? Or you mean if you open? 1 DN every... Oh, I understand. If you sell. So 60k per day. For the price of the tome, you can buy 20 Owl Scrolls, which is minimum 300k gathering XP plus. That's another way to look at it. So you rather sell it and then reinvest it into Owl Scrolls for the XP, because it's better than an Ancient Tome consolation. Some math for you. 3 DN, 5 runs per day. That's easy membership. What? 3 DN? 3 DN, 5 runs per day. That's easy membership. Oh, I understand. So that's your 60k math. I understand. So you get your 60k per day, but then you have to at least do that, right? That's your in-game tax bracket. I sold them weeks ago, now I don't care anymore, and open everything. Yeah, so technically I've still got I'm like 500 Lunari short of being 2 months ahead. So if I get another 500 Lunari, I was trying to get myself up to like what was it, 5.1k, so I have like a 90 day in the bank. And then once I get there as like a self goal, then basically then I'll be more like willing to keep stack or open stuff again. Like I said, content wise, I want to try stack again, because everyone loves a good opening party, you know. Especially if something actually happens. I think the last big opening I did was for like the end of year Christmas season, chasing that damn, what was it, the bone grinder thing. How much is that item going for now? If you have a fixed plan, it's easy to progress efficiently. Yeah, that's the thing. So I think, you know, maybe the games where you decide your own destiny, maybe that can also just feel like daunting, because you're like, you don't know what you're supposed to do, or like what to focus on. Kind of got to figure it out. I mean, that is also what makes it fun. Oh shit, hold on. Good thing I just pulled the whole dungeon towards me. Wait. Alright, let's go back. Let's try that again. Let me just focus here for a sec. I'll get back to the chats now. I've got an extractor somewhere here. Extractors, yeah, they definitely can be a run ender if you don't focus, or if you get a bad luck kind of scenario there where I like pulled 3 rooms and there was an extractor on me. That's death fuel for Darth Rucker. You have someone on the chat. I thought I heard a diddle-dee. Or is that me getting disconnected for being alone? I thought I saw Lorenzo on as well. Alright, wait, let's not be foolish. I forgot, they've got this energy thing now. Gerondo with his quick swipes here. Ugh. Malignant Core. Get off the trap, you bastard. More to kill over here. Ah! Sweet. Let's go level 6. Just kidding. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of this place. Alright, you were saying, back. Yeah, it's 1 hour per day to sustain membership. If you do that. Yeah, 3DN 5 runs. That's quick sticks, exactly. You could start by doing that. And then do everything else. Other than that, just sell 9 Isle Scrolls, which is 12 mounts a day. Okay, so obviously 12 mounts kind of is about the same amount of time. You pick your poison. If you have a fixed plan, it's easy to progress efficiently. Poopsie also says, every time someone decides to get his credit card out of the wallet to buy DN vaults, that's when you sell them. Yeah, because I guess they want a mass open. So then, because they want bulk, obviously they're burning through. Ooh, look at that. Talk about being cliffed. What's that? On the edge of the cliff here. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, so one more and we smash that. And then I could probably just grind through this, get that done, get my last contract, and then finish this. We could probably finish all of these today, which is quite exciting. Working on these weekly goals. I, though, am literally just about to have my last sip of coffee. I need to make another cup. I need to maybe just like freshen up a little bit. Because, yeah, I literally just can't believe I actually have the camera on. I probably look terrible. I'm just gonna take a quick little break to go do all of that, and I'll be back for some more grind for the Sunday grind sesh. So this will probably not count towards my streaming time because we will be on idle. Alrighty, see you guys in a bit. And if you want, just to entertain you, I will play you one of my boss battles from Dark Souls as a little ad break vibe. Okay, cool. See you guys in a bit. How do I do this? Let's have a look. Video link. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Alright, let me switch this out. I need to make a different method for this, to be honest. Also, for those of you who are not part of my little Lost Souls Discord server, this is where we're just hanging out. I'm trying to build a little mini friend group to do some co-op stuff with. If you want to join, come pull in. It'd be nice to have you there. You can join the Lost Souls server here. Become a Lost Soul yourself. And it's basically just, yeah, it's us hanging out. And the voice chat is there, so if you want to jump on my stream with the voice chat. The Discord is also linked straight to the stream, so if you're on the Discord and you say something like, yo, all the way from Discord, it'll actually filter straight through onto the stream, which is pretty cool. And I've got some Lost Relics memories there, so if we clip some cool moments, we'll find them there. And then a loot highlights channel, so maybe we can start harvesting some cool loot moments and then share them outward. Alrighty, let me give you something to watch while I go and get ready here. Let me find a nice link. Quick link. The epic battle. Some of you have seen this one already. The epic one was the dancer. This was crazy. Still one of the hardest fights I've done so far, I think. I'll just get this going. Let me just load it up quick. Brutal battle. Jeez. Man, it's so slow. Why are you so slow? I have no interest in fighting you. I want your mother. Yo, I'm having... Hello, darling. Lags here now. Get out of there. I think I've got too much going on right now. I'm gonna crash. Okay. Here you go. Video link. Let's try this one. Hopefully it plays properly. Here we go. I have no interest in fighting you. I want your mother. Hello, darling. Get out of there. I mean, look, that was like 243 damage, one. And we can get some cheap shots on her, but she will return them. She will return the favor. Enjoy the battle. Oh, see you guys in a bit. Press the dodge button. Oh, you can block that. No way! Should actually look at some of the stuff and see what you can block. I might just get out of there. Okay, I'm gonna use an ember. Contrary to popular belief. Somehow I did not get hit there. Get out of there! Ooh, on the booty. Wait! She's aggressive this round. Big grab. Double punish. That was greedy of me to go for a double attack there. No. No. Foolish! 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 Get out of there. She angry. Okay, this is the big double twirly. I think she can't hit you through the... Ah! Run. Run. Oh, I've got no... stamina, bro. Okay. Big one. Double. Okay. Pissed her off a bit. No. Get out of there. Jesus, that did so much damage. Double heal. Run! Run! I could not run. Ah, she's not letting me. Oh, she's gonna kill me. Double heal. Get away. Get out of that range, bro. 1, 2. Oh. Take that. Gotta get her after the big attacks. 1. Whoop. Whoop. The follow-up. Yo. That is insane. Whoa, the big jump. And she's got a spin. I remember the spin. It's supposed to be in there. Like getting the attacks. Get out of there. Whoa, you must dance. I'm gonna heal quick, just because I'm feeling insecure. Free hit. Oof, she got a double hit there. Oh, she's doing the big thing. One, two. 1, 2. No. I was silly to go in there. was getting a little greedy. Oh, she's doing the big thing! Okay, just use the pillars. Oh! Break the line of sight. I've never seen that move. Does she have a forward attack? Forward 2. That's the one I have to bait. I have to bait her into doing the forward attack. Get out of there. Oh man, I can either risk it. 1, 2. Big jump, then the spin, then a hit. For me. I need one more hit. Yes! 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 Oh my gosh, no more heals left. It was one more hit. I can't believe we did it. That was insane. Oh, just pick up my measly souls. 60,000 souls for beating her. Yo. 1, 2. Alright, I'm back. What is happening here? The video link ended. What? What is going on? Oh, I accidentally stretched. Something looks broken here. Did the stream crash? Are we actually still live? What the hell happened here? Super weird. Was that a video link crash? Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Let's see. I just want to go make my cup of coffee and to get back to the grind. That was just something to watch in the meantime. A little ad break. But it doesn't actually work so nice. I need to maybe think of a different way to do that. Yeah. Let me just get rid of that. That sucked. Okay, I'll be right back. Quick cup of coffee. I'm all showered and ready. And then we're going to get back to it. Thank you for being patient. You guys are awesome. See you now. Testing 1 2 1 2. Where is the game? What is going on? Did we have a game crash? Oh no, we did. Too many video things happening at the same time. All right, hold up. Let me see if I can get this. Shame, we did actually have a game crash. No, lost relics. No. All right, let me reload up. That's fine. Let's get the game rolling again. Let's see who's still chilling in the chat. We've got Capoeira, Fuerca, Costas, and Poopsie. Nice. Yeah, sorry guys. I literally could have jumped off stream and come back, but I figured actually play the game. Oh, ooh. Also, it looks janky because it says you're streaming alone now. But that's not. Ah, okay. I see. Right. I see, Cliff. I see. That is a problem. I just need to reply to Cliff here quick. Just about this content stuff, because looks like I'm kind of, yeah. Again, like I said, I got snookered with the system just because I came back after the gig last night and started playing some Dark Souls, and I forgot to change the game category. Yeah, it's just a mission. If you are playing different games, sometimes the restream doesn't change it nicely. So, yeah, I see also let's do. I was late off the game. Just want to reply here. Accidentally have the wrong category. Alrighty, sorry about that. Okay, let's get to some. I don't think any of this idle time is counting. Because I see now, if you're just chilling in town like this, even though we're chatting and hanging, let's just see. Does it show my own status here in social window? You can't see your status. But you see, people adventuring, that's time. If you're in town, that doesn't count. That's idling, right? So we need to grind to earn ourselves some proper grind time. Here we go. Let's get ourselves a vault. Thanks to all of you who have stuck around and waited for me. Guess this is what happens with live content, is life is actually also happening, you know? Showers need to be had, coffee needs to be made, teeth need to be brushed, you know? Alright, let's go. Let's get some grind time. Let's go back this way. I really need, I feel like a compass could actually be helpful here. I mean, over your Earth is better for energy, I think, by like 2.5k. But a compass would be nice. Although I do like a bit of navigation, you know. Let's get some DN. Ooh, someone found 2 mythical items. Someone's doing an opening. That must be an opening. Either that or they landed 2 in Valdrith or something. Or someone's doing Shadowfest orbs. Bro, one day. One day! Was that one of you? Did one of you guys get something? You saw that notification, right? There were 2... See, who's doing these batch openings and not streaming them, you know? Was that you, Poopsie? What did you get, bro? Oh, you... Great timing there, Nick. Let's get completely wrecked in level 1. Keen to invite some people to do like a bit of co-op. I think that'll be fun when I do my 10 adventures. Hey, what's up, Down? I see you are running through a DN. You're asking, how do you avoid damage from traps without potions? I just use my eyes, bro. You mean without the trance loom? Yep, I blew 30k nature gifts on the Shadow Cores for an epic frags. I'm not game enough to blow my beloved Shadow Cores on the Shadowfest orb. Oh, was that Bobo? Ah, okay. Why is he, did he go from blue? No more blue? Or is the Azure Sigil? That's what gives you the blue name. Missing all-time Overseer chat tab. Yeah, I remember. Not sure. I think I have to restart for it to work. Ah. Sorry, Thaum. I'll answer your question now. Oh no, you asked me, how do I avoid damage? Are you talking about not using the Translumination potion? Yeah, dude, I just use my eyes. I look and see where the traps are. And honestly, sometimes I do make mistakes, to be honest. Like, I'll dodge roll into a trap. Or like these traps are easier to see because they're big, right? And you can also, what's crazy about them, you can kind of like walk on them a little bit. Check. As long as you don't step on the pressure pad, you can actually like... You're fine, right? It's just these little traps are the ones that get me. Because they activate and deactivate. And so I'll sometimes just dodge roll directly into a trap. So I don't think Translumination will help me there. But maybe it will, you know, like... I've actually never tried to use those for my DN runs. I feel like having extra energy or like a fish or King's popcorn or something would be more useful to me. But a nice item for players who maybe aren't confident yet. And sometimes being confident is stupid. You can, like me, you know, you can dodge roll straight into traps and stuff without seeing them. So, or backpedal in. If you're playing like ranged, maybe having the translooms are nice. You know, if you're like backpedaling a lot, you want to make sure you don't backpedal into a trap. But yeah, with DN, I would recommend that you guys go all out with potions. Or at least the potions that you have to the level you can go, you know. Because you get to play for longer, which means your potions last longer, so you get more out of them. It just makes sense to use potions here. Feels nice to feel powerful. Really boost up your items. Okay. Also, keep in mind, I've been playing Dark Souls, so I'm training, been doing brutal combat training there. So, I'm hoping it's actually improving my gameplay here too. I've got a new boss I need to try defeat. I discovered him last night. It was crazy. He's kind of like a souped up version of the very first boss you fight in the game, so I've never seen him before. I've played the game like years ago. I finished it, but there's all these little secret areas to discover, and I basically found a whole new area that I've never been to before, so that's like super exciting. But I'll probably do that later. Separate from the Lost Relics stream, so we don't get things all confused. I think what I'm going to try and do going forward is if I switch from, or switch games mid-stream, I'll actually just drop the stream and then reload it. Just so I can change the category properly. Yeah. Bit of a mission, but that's fine. I was being a bit lazy. I don't want to mess with Cliff's system, because he's now set up a really cool system. Boom. Axioms, how am I sitting on? 234. Alright. Let's head back this way. Grod. Whoa, that was insane. Did you guys see what just happened there? That was crazy. I used my major attack to kill the Grod, but the first part of the swipe killed the Grod, and then Drondor spawned while I was still swiping, and my major attack like hit him as well. I got like a cleave on the respawn. That was crazy. That might be worth clipping, to be honest. That was pretty wild. I've never seen that. I guess it'll only work if they spawn exactly on the same spot. Yeah, that was not something that will happen pretty often, I don't think. Wait. So yeah, Thalm, just to go back to your question, the first step to avoiding traps is to avoid the traps. The good old-fashioned way. Use your eyes! Maybe, yeah. I've never thought to try Transloom. Also, I'd like to do like a slow run, you know, where like I actually focus not just on diving into the monsters and trying to just steamroll over them. Like you actually play strategically, slow, try like look after your health. I mean, it's super inefficient, but it'll be, who knows, maybe I actually can go a little bit further. Oh. It's like we almost treat every single hit as like a bad thing, rather than just being like, whatever, I'll just eat a fish, you know? Oh. See, this is like careless playing here. Whoop, whoop. Whoop. Okay, groovy. Let's head back. Who's first up? Drondor. Nether Demon next. Murdered. Okay, level 4. Let's go level 5. Welcome to the stream. If you've just joined, we are playing Lost Relics. Get in. And if any of you want to do a co-op run with me, let me know. Hit me up either in the chats or in game. I'd love to try out the members co-op. I haven't done that yet. It would be my first co-op where I'm inviting someone, so super keen to try it. Thalm, if you want to do a run together, we could. Why not? Although, I don't know if I could take you on a tea run. I might have to use some potions. Also, I don't want to take you somewhere and then you die, you know? What was that? Was that the extract over there? No. Okay. Hello. Ooh. Run. Run! Oh, you bastard. Where is he? Get wrecked. Yo! Extractors. I'm sure when you unlock more of these, DN is gonna get brutal. But I can do run together, but May looks stupid. Phantom mobs. Oh, is that happening? I thought they fixed that. Is it a bit buggy? I mean, they're obviously playtesting, so it could be cool to see. Maybe we can try discover some stuff for the team. Yeah, I'm keen. I'm very keen. I mean, this is like a big moment in Lost Relics history. Good morning, Boblo. Morning, morning. Ow. Yeah, maybe if I can finish my 10 adventures for the week, or the last 10 for my for the epic frag, then it would be cool to try like even some lower tier adventures, you know, help out some newbies or some up and comers. Also, then I can feel powerful, you know. I'll come help you at Westfall, bro. Or if you go, you have to almost like take the average tier. So if I'm running with like a T-sword and you running with epic, we could either do like maybe legendary or mythical, you know. No, I'm super keen. Let's get the co-op party started, man. Oh. Whoop. That was a big chunk of energy gone. I still want to see how much it is. I just don't want to forfeit my run here. Boom. Alright, let's test one. It's about 300 energy. I think it was about 300 that he took. Do I need to prepare specific potions? I've got no idea. Let's go. You wanna go now? I mean, we could try. I could try take you for a tea run. I mean, I'm not very like... I don't have a build that could probably steamroll a co-op tea run. Hey, we finished our goals. Nice. Okay, weekly's done. Rad. Now what? Should we try? Let's see. Do I have you on my friend list? We have to be friends, isn't it? Let's just go. Quitchborn, Aya, Loki, Buell? Don't remember Buell so much. I'm sorry, Buell. I'm sure we can always be friends again in the future. I keep some of the Stelios fan. I don't remember. Just go through my friends here. The Greens, say a Wing Stelios fan. Don't remember Stelios fan. Sorry, Stelios. Just need a bit of space here. Okay. Maybe that'll be a nice benefit. Streamers get increased friend list so that we can add more people. I'm not on your list if I'm right. Okay, well, you're gonna have to add me, bro, if you want to play. Or can I just, like... Find group? Add friend. I see. I wonder what find group does. I'm like almost too scared to use it. You have to say something in chat though, Thumb, just so I can find you. And we can try get it rolling. Ooh, some more frags. That's nice. Otherwise, if you want, we can try do Descending Nightmares. I mean, I haven't tried DN. I assume the monsters are a lot stronger. But we could try. Could be fun. Alright, there you are. Let's see. Let us be friends. You might as well be my friend. You're always on the stream. I see only level 22. You gotta grind, Thumb. Come on. You gotta put the time in. Gotta get that membership, bro. Come on. Let's see. Thumb is in Talmuth. Invite to group. Preparing group invite. You have to accept. Oh my goodness, that works. Where are you? Show yourself. This is so cool. Yay! First co-op. Members co-op XP. What's up, Thumb? What's happening? Okay. So, let me see your build. I kind of remember it because I was looking at it. It's mostly epic stuff. Okay, well, let's... which maps do you struggle on? I suppose we could try... Let's just go do like a... let's go do... I mean... let's do legendary and then maybe a mythical and then we'll try a T. How about that? That's all above. What? Oh, you have a month's membership. Nice. Let's see, I haven't been to the beaches. Let's go to the shore away. I'd like to see the beach. I'll listen to what the song is there. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Starting shore away with the group. Nice. This is cool. You see, now we're streaming live and I can play with my friends live from the stream. That's dope. Very cool. Congrats, Cliff. You legend. I guess I'll just wait here. Oh, cool. Ocean Adventure song. Come on, Thumb, where you at? Traveling. Don't tell me we got a... a bug here now. Oh, there. Oh, that was a slow load. Okay, are you ready? Oh, cool, there's a whole ready up thing now. Waiting for Thumb to say ready. Loading, loading, loading. Alright, here we go. Let's rock and roll. Watch out for these bastards. I mean, these monsters are still fairly strong. Wow, I'm actually not killing them in one hit. Looks like we're gonna have to work together, Thumb. Let's go. Watch out for this shadow strike here. Alrighty, let's rock and roll. I mean, look, these monsters are actually, like, they take hits. One. Okay. It's cool coming to a new map biome, though. Let's go, Thumb! Yeah. Let's see how you hold up alone a bit. I'll leave some mobs for you to kill, and then I'll kind of go ahead. We'll call it teamwork. How about that? I'll leave them kind of like half damaged, and then you can just like finish them. Ooh, it looks like you got the aggro. Woo! Alright, we've got our Arcanix here. Oh, this guy backstepped me. I almost died there, that's crazy. Hey, Thumb, get out of there. Get out of there, Thumb. Get out of there. Back. I was grouping them up for a nice big bomb. And then you decided to go melee for it. How are you holding up there? You fine? Don't die. You pulled him too far. It's cool. I got him. Heal up. Let's go. Do you have a morph, Thumb? No. Jeez, there's so many archers on this map. Actually gotta kill them first. Funny enough, I'm actually like struggling with my heals. Dead. Oh, you bastard. Nice. I'm gonna take this bomb. Let's see. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna do something foolish. I'm gonna do something foolish. Run! Should be fine, should be fine. There we go. How's your artifacts and energy looking? wonder if we can stun Randall. Oh, he's immune. Alright. Oh, he's coming for you. Sorry. Let me get his aggro again. Yeah, so it looks like the aggro switches. Other noobs, yo, Poopsie. I just thought, let me jam some co-op with someone. I was keen. Let's go. So Thumb, are you seeing a chest? You actually have your reward popping out of a chest. 8 stones. Good God. Fun. It works. They fixed it, yes. Nice. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, just show them co-op. Non-members can't create groups. Yeah, I see so. Oh, cool. Nice. Let's get out of here, Thumb. Whenever you're ready, bro. Ready to exit. There we go. Nice. We did it. Yeah, I won't pick up the timer, but not sure you can do anything if you're streaming the wrong game, but have it set to *X, since you'll still appear on the new content creator pages. Okay, awesome. Thanks, Cliff. You are a total legend. Oh. Okay, that's so cool. Cliff is like, he's just so on top of it, man. Is he chatting to me now? Just about this content creator thing, and just like, yeah, dude he's a machine, man. A grind bot. All right. Poopsie says would still love to do 4-player co-op though. Are there any discussions in the Discord if we will see 4-player co-op back? Oh, I haven't actually looked at that. It'll be interesting to see what's going on there. Okay, Thumb, and you know you can also use T to like tag. So when you're ready for the adventure, what we've been doing is you just basically come stand by the adventure pass, then I know you're ready. Alrighty, let's go. Let's go to should we try Odinspire? No, let's go Thurn. I'm gonna take you to a mythical map. Let's see, I'm probably gonna get wrecked. But let's try. It'll be fun. I think I'll use some potions. Yeah, I'm gonna go M and then T and C to see how it feels. Because obviously I'm like having to carry a little bit. I'm just easing my way in, I think. Super cool. Wow. Go co-op. Oops. Look at you, you ugly bastard. Necro Hulk, we've got Arcanix. What is it? Grumolum. Did they change their name? From Ashholem. I suppose Ashholem was maybe not such a good name. Okay, you ready? Let's go. Damn, Thumb, you've got slow loading times. I have no potions for this run. Oh no. Okay, well, if we die, what's it? If he dies, he dies. Ashholems are the grey ones, noob. Yeah, sure they are. Sure they are. Okay, bro, let's go. Ready. Let's try. I've got some potions. Let's just take it slow. Nice and slow. I say nice and slow, but we're gonna get wrecked here. Just give me a sec. No, we should be fine, actually. Nah, we'll be okay. Just watch Necro Mages. Oh, you bastard, you got me. Nah, we should be okay. Alright. Oh yeah, watch out for these dudes. Night Prowlers. Not your best friend. Alrighty, fam, let's go. Nice. Oopsie. My bad. Oh, you... These Necro Mages, I forgot there's so many of them here. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Nice and easy. Let's just edge around the... Never mind. Let's say if we go around the outsides, we can kind of take it a bit slower. Ooh, Necromage got you. Brutal. Did you bring fish? You with me? You're just waiting. Are you freeloading back there, Alex? Come on, let's go. I want to see some sweat. I'm gonna leave some mobs for you if you don't fight them. I get it, I get it, I get it. Shame. He is just coming for the fun. I'm sure these mobs feel super tanky. I also, yeah, let me just try to get my stacks up as well. Let's try to do a big pull. Okay, this may have been foolish. Nice, run! Nice. Shame, I see your energy's done. So, Poopsie, did they take 4-player co-op? Is that kind of shelved for now? They were just doing it as part of the playtest. Maybe for like future implementations. Whoop. You okay there? Sorry. So we managed to actually get some footage from the 4-player. I do remember that there was an announcement. And they said, like, we're gonna do it and open it up and test it, but we might just stick to 2-player. Maybe less things to have to micromanage. Oh. Alright, let's go. I mean, this kind of feels like a T-map in terms of like monster difficulty. You okay there? Sorry. Left you on your own there for a bit. Are you all out of supplies? How are you doing there? Oops, wrong attack. Nice. Fern, this was my old stomping ground, bro. This is where I found found most of my drops in then. Dropped a Vault Core amulets back in the day. I think Argantus was here on the stream when we got that. And this is also where I found World Slayer. Thurn is home. It's also like the Dark Souls-y kind of map. It's like all grey and graveyardy. So it's, yeah, I've always liked this map. Nice. Alright, let's go. I think we've got... It's warden time. I'll see you there. Seems to be much smoother than before. Listed my 200k gold. So it became a gold item. Yo, that's crazy. Found list Hamlin and Isabella. 200k engine lol. Ah! Zero energy, no fish. Nice. But you still got stones, Thumb. And you still put in the sweat. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get out of here. Up next, we're gonna do a T-map. I think I'm gonna go with potions though. Otherwise, we will get wrecked. We're obviously not playing for like making a good time here or anything. It's more just for good times. Okay, so we'll go Transcend and chill, but let's beef up on potions a bit. I think we will get wrecked otherwise. I'll take some of these. I like to keep these for close encounters. Let's take a elite. I mean, I don't have to go all out with my T potion, surely. Let's go with that one. Yeah. I'll take a King's Popcorn with just to be like safe. Let's see. I think there's a high chance we're probably gonna get wrecked on the T map here. But we will try. Alrighty, are you ready? Do you wanna just replenish your energy, Thumb, before we go? Oh, sure. Let's get Poopsie in the mix. Oh. Yeah, it's max 2. No 4-player party. 4-player party was so fun, man. It was crazy, but it was fun. Okay, that's fine. Incremental. What's Cliff saying? Ah, he says, cheers, Nick. Alright. Hope they fix the problem and we get it back soon. Hey, Poopsie claiming the chat cup again for message 100. Nice. We just have to adjust it and I guess we will see it back in a week. Yeah, I mean, I guess they're working. For me, it's very impressive that they are on top of stuff so quickly, man. Co-op has maybe only been out for like 2 weeks, and they've already smoothed out so much stuff. It's amazing. It's crazy. Like, I'm also, I was telling you guys how I'm looking at doing some Unity studies and just like learning how Unity works. Because I mean, for me, don't you think it's insane that this whole game was made on Unity, you know? And like just, yeah, understanding the basics of like the physics, the lighting, the coding. There's just so much. And seeing it in Lost Relics is very inspiring. So it's definitely got me like amped to want to just learn more, you know? It's when you understand how things come together, you can really appreciate it a hell of a lot more. Thumb, where you at? Are you back at the tavern? I have to wait for you. Where the hell are you? I can't even see you on the map. What? I honestly think they vibe code a lot. But yeah, I guess it is what it is. Need more money to hire some devs. What do you mean vibe code? What does that mean? I'm not familiar with the what's the word I'm looking for? The jargon. Ready, running from shop. I think I can see you. Come on, Thumb. Let's go. Oh, using AI. More code in less time, but yeah, then you have to like fix after, or like iterate and clean. Alrighty, let's try this. We're gonna try to what do we call it? Try to, oh, I reckon Mount is brutal. Let's try Blackened Mines. Team-map, co-op, but I'm basically going as carry. I would recommend, I mean, even if you brought potions, Thumb, I don't think you're gonna do a hell of a lot of damage, so don't waste your potions. Just yeah, bring some support. Let's see if I can carry you. It's exciting. Yeah, let's do mines. And we only have slow to deal with and necro mages. Hoopsy says mines is the easiest, mobs are slower, you have more time to react. He also says mount is the fastest on the other hand. We got some skellies here. What are these things called again? Crystallon. Do you know why I'm not so familiar with the mob names? Is because my webcam sits on my screen and it covers a little bit of that top of the screen where I read the names. Skelter, Necrohelk, Crystallon. Thelmacleops, be ready. Let's rock and roll. No, you won't. You definitely won't. But it's fine. Focus on staying alive and looking busy. Okay. Careful. Let me just get my stacks up. I'm also playing quite conservatively because I don't want to like pull too many monsters and then I die, or I have to break away from the pack and then the aggro comes to you and then you die. Alright, let's go. They're definitely tanky mobs. This actually reminds me, I don't know, it's a weird, like, weird parallel. But these these like more challenging co-op runs. It reminds me of like how the gameplay used to change in when I used to play Destiny 2. They were I think they were called Nightmare Strikes or something like that. And it basically was like a raid that you do, but the mobs are like much more tanky and you actually have to like focus on attacks together. Ah, do you see how they switched aggro there for a sec? That was interesting. Even though Thumb was attacking, I was in closer proximity, so the mob AI changed there. Nice. Shame, Thumb, did you bring a potion? Melee potion. Shame, that was a bit of a waste. Just because, this guy's chasing you around. Nice. Yeah, just bring them to me, it's fine. That's funny. Have you ever been in a team map before? Down? This is hilarious. Imagine you get a drop and you can't pick it up because you don't have your membership active. Oh, that would be miserable. Ow. Yeah, the one with Nether Demon, exactly. That is this one. Oh, you mean in DN? Yeah, let's go this way. Coming, Dito. Okay, let's go down this dodgy little spot over here. Looks like we found Arcanix. Groovy. Oh, what the hell? My Nourish ate the king's popcorn. Damn it. Oops. Oops. I should have placed it placed it in my inventory better. Alright. Okay, nice. We're getting there, Thumb. One little mob at a time. Okay, let's go, let's go. We're getting there. We've got one more little elbow on the map to do. And then it's Nether Demon. And then I will be taking a little break for breakfast. Some food. We'll see. I mean, it's been a nice little morning stream so far. I might jump off, we'll see. I'll be back a bit later again. Alrighty, Thumb, let's go. Let's go get Nether Demon now. Yeah, use the minor and major on the bow. Those still do nice damage. Yeah. Also feel like I'm able to judge. Nether Demon feels like I'm playing in solo. Like his moves feel very smooth. Like I can actually step out of the way. I can fight him like I would if I was playing. Nice, we did it. Nice. Get your stones. Took forever, but it was cool. And a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm playing solo. It basically adds about like a minute and a bit. Also, I was playing a bit more careful because I didn't want to pull a bunch of mobs and then you end up dying, because then that's pointless for you. Alrighty, that was super fun. Thank you for jamming with me and testing out some co-op. It was cool to feel like a leader knight helping you on your adventures. So that was a cool little test and a little bit of fun for the morning. Thank you. Thank you to everyone who was... What? Stream is a bit behind actual game. Oh yes, for sure. Makes sense. That's why the voice chat is the best place to be. If you jump on. Now you're playing pretty good. Thank you for jamming with me. That was fun. And we can definitely do it again. No, it was cool. I hope you enjoyed it. And thanks for hanging with me on the stream. And again, thanks to everyone else who was connected here. We had Poopsie, of course, lighting up the stream and giving us some of the best advice as the #1 player. We had Fried Zombie lurking in the shadows. Coaljack pulling in. Fuerka, what's up, you legend? Costas, and a bunch of other friends. So thank you for hanging out with me. And I'll be back a little bit later. I probably will want to play a bit of Dark Souls. So I'm just going to make sure when I come back, I'll be streaming that and taking on a new boss. So if you want to come watch me suffer, you're welcome to join. Otherwise, I'll be back for some more Lost Relics, maybe a bit later. Thank you, and see you guys all again soon. Keep grinding. See you then. Cheers.